But with a new girl now, she's fucking great. And I say that because I'm comparing her to my ex, who was a cunt. Right? Now, we had a very weird situation going on. While we were together, she still lived with her ex-boyfriend. I know, it's odd, isn't it? Here's what happened. They were renting a 2-bedroom flat and they split up, but neither of them could afford the rent, so he moved into the spare room and they thought they'd share and it had just been normal, okay? Now, I started seeing her and then it got a bit awkward. Because I know him. He was the year above me in my school, he used to bully people in my year. He's one of the Quasimodo guys. He's an adult now, and I invited him to my house party. He's one of those pricks who turns up with Skull and then drinks your Peroni. You know that fucking arsehole? We'll wait for mine to get cold. Skull doesn't get cold. Ever. It tastes like piss that's been in the oven after a week in the freezer. Fuck you. And he was constantly trying to undermine our relationship. He'd knock on the bedroom door. He'd shout messages through, like, I'm going out, or whatever. One time he knocked 4 times in one afternoon, and that's when I got annoyed, because we were in the middle of having sex. Now, I'm not showing off, but it's important for the purposes of this story that you understand she was having a fucking great time. I'm not saying I'm good at it, I'm saying it was like a Wednesday, and I was on Saturday form. Do you know what I mean by that? The moves you say for the weekend or someone's birthday. Are you two a couple there? And how long have you been together? 3 years, and you still having sex? All the time. So, Colin, do you have moves you say for the weekend?
Yeah.
Like the slapping? Pretty much all week. Colin just stood, he's just like, I slap it on a fucking Monday, lad. It was a massive day of the week, lad. The table tennis bat's out and we're having a laugh. Do you ever do the favour, Colin? You know when you're having sex? Yeah. And she hasn't finished yet, and you're about 3 seconds away from coming. So you have to think of something dead quick to stop yourself finishing. Margaret Thatcher, good, yeah. Like, you didn't even have to think about it. Last night we did this. When I fucking shit out and he was like, I don't know. I was like, yes, you fucking do, it's AMR. And I know it was. I can see it in his eyes. You know, if you ever can't get Margaret Thatcher, you know, if she ever disappears, Gail Platt is fucking quality. You get like 15, 20 minutes out of Gail, you know what I mean? So, me and her are doing sex to each other, right? We're having a fucking great time, table tennis bats out, Gail Platt's in the air, we're having a fucking right laugh, right? And for the 4th time that afternoon, her ex-boyfriend knocked on the door. A little message shouting, and I got really fucking angry. I dropped my table tennis bat, Colin, I was fucking, that's how angry I was. It's like, what the fuck does he want? He knows what we're doing in here, he can hear us through that wall, and he's just jealous, he's a prick, and a selfish prick, and I fucking hate him. And then his voice came from behind the door, and on this occasion he said, do either of you guys fancy a bacon sandwich? I'll be honest, I can't put into words how angry she got when I said yes. Right. She started arguing with me, and I lost the argument. I lost every argument we ever had, except for one, right? I went out for my best mate's birthday. His 21st birthday, that's a big birthday, okay? And I came home 1 hour late, and she kicked off. It's 11:05! It's 11:05! You said you'd be in by 10. What time do you call it? Now, I was drunk and I didn't want to argue, so I said that to her. So I'm very drunk, don't want to argue. She said, I don't fucking care. You're dead drunk. Have you had shots? You've got shot eyes. I went, I was actually born with that, so... She said, no, I know the difference. You've had shots. I said, yeah, I have, yeah. She said, what have you had? I said, Sambuca, Jaeger bombs, and this little green one that I reckon was toilet duck. She said, I don't fucking care. You've gone out with the boys. You had a nice night. I've been here waiting for you. Right? Half an hour goes by and we're just arguing back and forth. Pointless round argument. Because I was just sticking to the point, you see. I was just saying I'm 1 hour late from my best mate's 21st, and I knew if I stuck to that, she couldn't win, because she was being out of order. She was being petty, okay? And it took half an hour for her to realise that. And she never said it. I could just hear what she was thinking, okay? When you've been with a partner for a certain amount of time, you can see the cogs going in her head. I'm not going to fucking win this. because I'm being petty. And what I should do is back down, tell him everything's fine, and come and join me in bed. That's what I should do. Nah. What I'll do instead is just come out with something that's got absolutely fuck all to do with this argument. And we'll see how he deals with it. My ex's dick was bigger than yours. She was expecting me to get angry and I burst out laughing, right? She wasn't expecting that. And if I'm honest with you, like, neither was I. She went, what are you laughing at? What is funny about my ex's dick being bigger than yours? I said, I don't care! Not asked. She said, why don't you care about that? I said, because 2 reasons. And I'll be honest with you, I had neither of them ready. She said, what are the 2 reasons? I said, well, number 1, that doesn't affect my life in any way whatsoever. And number 2, I was so proud of number 2, I said, if you think about it, when you 2 were together, I was single. So all you've really said is that since we've got together, my sex life has improved. And yours has gone drastically downhill. I don't know why you've brought that up, babe, to be honest. Like, it's not like your ex is doing any better, because he's in the kitchen making me a bacon butty. So.